Okay, so while I'm waiting for people to come in, I decided to do a spread before. Hi, Amina. Hi, Red Moon. Happy Thanksgiving. I decided to do a little spread before I came on because I wanted to see what there were any messages for the collective. Good. How have you been? And so I got that there is someone who is trying to block your blessings. Someone is trying to block someone's blessing at all angles. If you're happy, they're trying to block that. If you have a good marriage or relationship, they're trying to block that. Hey, Minnie. Hey, Caramel Apple. I'm good. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the reading on that. Thank you, angels. Show me more about this person who's trying to block someone's blessings. Show me more about this person who's trying to block someone's blessings. Ooh, that energy was heavy. Did you hear the way those cards hit the table? The energy around this person is really heavy. The cards are really heavy. Mm. Yeah, look, they're trying to stunt your growth. They're trying to uproot your life, trying to uproot your money, trying to uproot anything good that you planted, anything good that you planted through black magic or manipulation. They're doing this by casting spells or doing black magic or something like that, but it's very dark. They're using dark energy to try to do this. They're doing, and I got this card before because why? Because you're starting to elevate. Your light is starting to shine through, and you're happier than what you were before. And because you're raising your vibration, it's forcing new, more beautiful, abundant things to come in your life. And this person does not like that. They don't like it. So they liked you in a state where you had anxiety, but you're releasing all of that. You released that in the past. All of this anxiety happened to you in the past, and you've released that. You've chosen a higher path, a higher being, celebrating life, celebrating with friends, celebrating happiness, success, and abundance. So we have happiness at the base of the reed, and we have happiness at the crown of the reed, which is a beautiful thing. And this person is trapped in the middle, trying to create their own scenario on how they can actually stop you from your abundance. But what is meant for you, what God has planned for you, what God wants for you, nobody can take that from you, no matter how many cast spells this person actually casts, no matter how many poisonous seeds they try to plant in people's minds to make them think that you're not the person that you are, no matter what they try to do, you cannot stop what God has planned for you. They cannot stop it. They can't stop it. We've got the hanged man here. Now, this doesn't mean that you are stuck here. I believe that you have stopped because intuitively you're sensing that there is someone who is either trying to trap you, lure you into a situation that would sabotage you, sabotage the things that you've acquired through hard work. So you have to stop and take a long, hard look at the people in your circle. I'm hearing that you may have to be silent so that you can hear things that other people are saying. You know how sometimes when you're in a room, people forget you're there and they say things that you probably weren't meant to hear? I feel like this is what's happening here. And this is how you're going to find out who this person is that's against you. Okay. Yeah, I got this card too. It is, this could be a fire sign that's doing this to you. It could be a woman, or it could be a man who's operating in feminine energy. You see that there's a fence in front of this person. They're trying to block your blessings. Even they are trying to block your way. They want to be the ones holding the light. But the light that's in this card is not part of this person. It's part of something completely inanimate. For you, the light emanates from you because you've raised your vibration. Okay? Eight of Wands, communication, swift communication. This may actually get to you quicker than you may have anticipated. In your going into inward, in being introspective, in reflecting and being in silence, the answers that you need, who this person is, who's trying to do this, may come to you. Okay? A lot quicker than you think. Mm. I've got the Ten of Wands. This person is hoping to cause burden in your life, to make your life harder. But as long as you operate in the light, that is not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Stay focused on one thing. Stay focused on it and pursue it. Stay focused on your money or your career or a business, whatever it is. Keep your focus on that. Keep your focus on what keeps you happy, what raises your vibration, what causes you to make other people around you happy, which what keeps you in the state of love, what keeps your heart chakra open. That's where you want to stay to avoid what this person is trying to put you in. Okay? Yeah, because at the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is where you're headed. This is where you're headed. And this person that's trying to block that does not like it, but it's already set in motion. This is what's meant to be. For guys out there, I'm hearing for guys specifically, if I have any guys watching this or who will watch this is an ex girlfriend who's trying to stop the abundance and the beautiful relationships that are about to come into your life. They are jealous. If this is women, this could be someone that's a friend who sees you as competition and you don't actually know it. Okay? You don't actually know it. Yeah. This person does not like the fact that your light is shining bright. They don't want you to have the stability. They want you to be stuck. They want you to be stuck, and it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Hey, Sarah. If I missed you guys like while I was reading, I'm sorry. How are you? How are you? Um, so let me see what else. Let's see what else comes out. There ain't no good in these waters that I've washed my hands in forever. Sorry, you guys are gonna see my exercise bike. Okay, hopefully the laptop doesn't fall. Hi, Annie. Susie. Okay. I love that song. There is no gold in these waters that I've washed my hands in forever. Mm, easy on me, babe. When I was still a child, didn't have the chance to feel. What is the thing you need to know when it comes to love? When it comes to love? What does the collective need to know when it comes to love? What does the collective need to know when it comes to love? I have to stop for a second. Me, but I'm still never had a chance to feel. I'm still shining. Never had a chance to. And I'm still. Never had a chance to feel. Hi, Tia. Hey, Sean. What messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? I'm still a child. Yay, the title got you going. Good, good. Yep. Yep. Okay, that makes total sense to me. Like I was saying to you guys before, in the reading that we did before, that someone is trying to block your blessings. It's like they intuitively know that there is some sort of blessing, huge blessing that's about to come into your life, and they are trying to block that at all costs. They don't know, or they don't realize that they cannot stop what is divinely ordered for you. We have Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. So this person is going to create obstacles for you, try to sabotage you, try to redirect you, try to undermine you, whatever it is. They're going to try to do that to stop your blessing. Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up. Life is speeding up. And Bee Spirit, sweet results await. Sweet results await. So I'm going to read on those first, and then we're going to do a full spread on that. Okay. So, rhino spirit is we always have the choice to press ahead, and rhino spirit's strength offers you the power to break through stubborn obstacles. This animal spirit knows there is more than one way to open a path to what you seek. When rhino spirit appears, you're reminded that you have a marvelous ability to overcome obstacles in multiple ways. So, God has given you the gift of discernment, things that you've experienced in your life, and the lessons that you've learned from those experiences have given you the tools that you need to avoid obstacles, to overcome obstacles, and still get to where you need to be by embodying the strength that you gained from your past experiences. This animal spirit knows there is more than one way to open a path to what you seek. When rhino spirit appears, you are reminded that you have a marvelous ability to overcome obstacles in multiple ways by going around them, shattering them with the force of clear, deliberate intentions, or even transforming them into clouds that drift away by refusing to allow them to limit you. Why is that? Because you have complete control over your environment and your surroundings, where you can manifest anything you want at the snap of a finger, right? You have the ability to do that. Now you do. You may not have had that in the past, but now you do. Okay. Rhino spirit, I'm sorry, let me go back. Apply your rhino spirit with creativity, and no obstacle can stand. For you have magic to make and many ways in which to make it, was exactly what I just said. Your power is awesome right now. Rhino Spirit also wants to remind you that when an obstacle appears to prevent you from getting what you desire today, it means that something much better is coming. Keep that in mind when you consider the nature of the obstacle in front of you now. Great Spirit loves you so much and only wants the best for you. Number two, Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up. When Antelope Spirit rushes into your life, you are being reminded of the quickening of your personal evolution as a powerful co creator. You are being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action toward making your dreams real. This is an intensity you can feel, and it is important to take advantage of this energy right now. If you have a plan for your career or financial abundance, now is the time to step it up. If you're asking about a relationship, make that first move. Just know that the intentions you have set in motion are coming together now at warp speed. Stay alert and keep up. Things are getting interesting when Antelope Spirit calls you to move quickly. Be Spirit. The bee spirit's message is that sweet rewards are on their way if you are willing to get your ego out of the way and immerse yourself in the connected energy of all things. Bee spirit knows not to let a sense of being a separate self get in the way of a good thing. Spirit is always producing honey. Miracles and magic are everywhere. When you connect with the great, I have to stop for a second because I'm getting the message that some of you out there have messy friends who do messy things, who gossip, who do hurtful things, who say hurtful things, and they feel like they are elite. They think that they're more beautiful or whatever it is. These women or men are very messy. They cause chaos, they cause problems. They are part of your circle. For some of you, you've actually made the decision to change your group of friends. You've decided to move away from this crowd because you don't vibrate with them anymore, and you know that there's something better for you. And when you move away from this group of friends and you move towards the honey that God has for you, when you look back, you're going to be like, "Oh my God, are they still stuck in those same ways? They're still stuck in the same energy. They're going to have the same stuff They're going to have their money's going to be limited. It's probably going to be the same amount of money that they had when you left the group. Nothing's going to change. They're not going to grow and they're not going to attain abundance because they're choosing to operate on a vibrational level that is very low and they enjoy it. So you go ahead and just leave them there and you move towards your abundance. They're not going to even recognize you when you come back. That's how fly you are going to be. Okay? B spirit knows not to let a sense of being a separate self get in the way of a good thing. Spirit is always producing honey. Miracles and magic are everywhere. When you connect with the great hive, you are vibrating and buzzing in exquisite harmony with all. B spirit asks that your focus be on connectivity. Your body, heart, soul, and psyche experience total interconnectedness and true integration when you self forget, when you remember that you are part of a greater unified consciousness, moving from separation into connection, from self centered limitation to spirit centered infinite possibility and potential. This is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm saying. And this is probably why I got that message. This group that you called your friends who were messy and gossiped and just vibrated on a lower level, those were self centered people. It was a group that was self centered and it's self centered limitation. They are limited. They are limited and they will remain there as long as they choose to live the lifestyle that they live and vibrate on that level. By you disconnecting, separating yourself from them, and moving towards a more spirit centered place, has put you in a position to have infinite abundance. Okay? Infinite possibility and potential, you become busy as a bee, enjoying the gifts of bee spirit, fully in alignment with your highest expression of yourself. Your heart opens and creativity rushes through you seemingly without effort as you experience that nothing feels like work. Industriousness is driven by enthusiasm and inner motivation, and time seems to fly by quickly as the hive supports you in the making of honey. Do you feel the presence of your helpers in the hidden realms adding their energy to your creations? Magical results are taking form and will be sweeter than you expect. Bee Spirit wants you to remember that your part in the divine partnership with the conscious universe is being rewarded, even if you can't see that yet, and asks you that you share your good fortune as there is plenty of honey for all. Be a part of the larger whole, the force that brings forth all that is sweet and delightful. Okay. I'm going to take a second here and just look and see what. Ooh, Tia, your coworkers are messy? Yeah, good for you. I would cut them off too. One coworker thinks she's so much beautiful than me, and that's fine. She feels that way, but it's flattering how she comparing herself to me because she's 10 years younger. Dang. Yep. I love it, Tia. That's so awesome. Wow. Okay, let's see what this deck has to say. How can we expand this message from God? 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 Oh man. Oh man. Literally, look at this. We have the Princess of Pentacles. She literally is doing nothing but looking beautiful in this abundant land and a golden sky, and her money is falling from heaven. So the sweet results are falling from heaven literally into your lap effortlessly because you surrendered to a higher vibration. You surrendered to God and you chose to be selfless and limitless. And so the abundance will flow towards you. Look, you just interference in reverse. You decided to cut out anything that was interfering with your abundance, that was interfering with the journey that you intuitively knew that you needed to take. What, look, they got you hemmed up. They got you hemmed up. You took those swords and you cut ties. It's coming in reverse. You cut those ties. You cut the ties. For some of you, this could be regarding love, and you cut ties with lovers who were no longer reciprocating the love you were giving in the relationships. You chose yourself. You chose to redirect that love to yourself. Okay. Hmm. For those of you with this doesn't just pertain to lovers in the past position. For a lot of you, because you have such big hearts, I'd like to say anybody who comes to my channel, anybody that I've spoken with on this channel, you all have big, beautiful hearts. And when you have a big, beautiful heart, you want to love on people. You want to give to those people. You want to share your abundance. You want to share your love. You want to share anything positive. You want to uplift people. But in the past, you gave too much. I'm guilty of this too. You gave too much. You gave so much that it turned your world upside down. For my guys, you wanted to be that knight in shining armor who comes in and saves the damsel and puts her on your horse, and you guys ride into the sunset. Some of you girls try to do this with guys too. Some guys were your damsels. You tried to rescue somebody, trying to change them, trying to make them into a better person. Poured all of your energy and your love into it, and you ain't get nothing in return. You got nothing in return. Heartache and pain was what you received in return for all the love that you poured into that relationship or that friendship or that job, whatever it is. For some of you, it's family. I'm hearing that it's family for some of you. What sits on top of this read is the sun in reverse. Now, I don't feel like this is unhappiness. I feel like what happened here was that when the sun is above us, the sun would be shining directly on our crown chakra. The sun is in a place where it would be, the sun is in a direction. Um, how do I explain this? We raise our vibration in the direction of the sun, if that makes sense. The sun is above. God we see as above. Spirit, whatever you want to call, the universe is above. The angels are above us. But it also means illumination. And so I believe that this is coming in reverse because the sun had to illuminate the things that were beneath you, the things that operated on a lower vibration, to show you that you needed to cut that out of your life in order for you to attain the abundance that God has for you. Okay. In the future position, we have the change. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And again, I feel that this is shifting your energy, shifting what was taking that energy that was pulsating or vibrating in a lower place that seemed to have so little light and so little life that it was pulsating very slowly, right? It takes a it when something has pressure on it and it's vibrating or it in a lower level or its life force is very weak, it takes more effort, right? To create the energy to keep it working. We got to keep it working. But when you release and surrender and allow that energy to rise to a higher vibration, it's easier. It's easier for that energy to transform. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. You're not taking any chances. In the past, you may have moved into situations quickly. You may have befriended people quickly. You may have jumped into relationships, jumped into a job. You may have done a lot of things without thinking it through. I'm seeing that you are being more careful now. You're paying more attention. Okay. Why? Because God kept putting you in situations where you had to learn the lesson that you've got to think things through. You can't just dive in without knowing what the consequences might be. You can't just dive in all willy-nilly and be like, "Oh, it'll be fine." You can't do that anymore. And so that lesson you have learned. And so you are very careful not to be ruined or stopped or slowed down. I'm hearing allowing your dreams to be killed by anyone who doesn't want to see you prosper. You're very careful about who you allow into your space now, and you've been very careful in cutting out those things that no longer serve you, okay, or your journey, okay. In the hopes and fears, it's a fear that you won't be abundant. This is a fear that you won't be abundant, that you won't have the happiness that you want, that you won't have the circle of friends. Because what you had before, you were comfortable there. You felt like you were abundant. You felt like you had great friends. You felt like you had everything you need, but something in you shifted. Something in you shifted, and you realized, you know what? I'm going to take that chance and find something better. I'm being called to something better. But now it feels like you might be alone on that journey. You look back and you're like, well, maybe where I was, it was a lot better because I had friends. I had the support that I needed. I had financial stability. That is just the fear talking. That's just fear. You are being led to something greater, and there is abundance waiting for you. Okay. Here's your tower moment. This is not negative. This tower moment is not negative. This tower moment happened so that you could take the new journey to get to where you need to be. Oh, wow, Tia. I'm just seeing Jackie. Hey, Jackie. All right. Let me see if there's anything else here. Is there anything else that the collective needs to know regarding this read? Mhm. You're going to be like a magnet. I'm going to tell you now. Like once you let go and you start vibrating in a positive, light place, you're going to be a magnet for a lot of stuff, negative and positive. You just have to use your discernment to decide what is going to serve you the best. You're no longer going to have to worry. You no longer have worries. You've released any judgment of yourself. Mm. When it comes to love, you're allowing yourself to be loved without any restrictions. Your fortune, your luck is starting to change. It's starting to move in a direction that better serves you. You're more equipped now, better equipped to fight the battles that do come your way. Just because you elevate to a higher level doesn't mean that the problems stop. You ever hear the phrase, when God starts to bless, the devil starts to mess? But now you have more tools to be able to fight those battles that come your way. You're strong. Your experiences have made you strong. And when you operate in the light, the work becomes effortless. Life becomes effortless. There's you're not fighting to survive. You're not fighting with people around you because you've surrendered to God. You've surrendered to the light. Abundance will come your way. It's going to take time. We've got the King of Pentacles here. We know that Pentacles and Earth energy moves very slow, but it's going to come in. So don't worry. Woo! I love it. I love it. This woman has separated herself from anything that caused her turmoil. Any people, these wolves down here who just ready to bring her down, to attack her. She has elevated herself. She has elevated herself above what is harmful to her. But even better, this same woman elevates even higher into a rebirth, more beautiful and more regal than she was before, more powerful, more passionate, more loving, more empathetic, wiser, smarter, gifted, strong, all of those things. Okay? All right. I hope that reading was helpful. I hope that reading was helpful for you guys. I miss you too, Jackie. So Tia, so how do you let go without being frustrated? There ain't no good in this river. Wash my hands. Oh my goodness, really, Jackie? Oh wow. Okay, Jackie, no problem. Yay, I'm glad I'm glad you enjoyed it, Minnie Mouse. Minnie, good, good, good. All right, you guys. So if nobody has any personal readings that they want to do, I'm going to go ahead and call the reading for now, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, you guys have a blessed day. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. How am I forgetting my I will, Jackie. I will call you. How am I forgetting my moderators? I just forgot all about y'all. I'm forgetting my moderators. Minnie Mouse, Annie, Red Moon. Do you guys have any questions before I log off? Never have a chance to You're welcome. All right, you guys. I will talk to you later. Have a blessed day.